What's the craziest way you've ever accidentally knocked on the wrong door? The day started with what was supposed to be the simplest birthday surprise in history. My friend Tyler turned 20, and the plan was easy. Show up at his dorm, drag him out, and celebrate. No complications, just the best day of his life. Except we had one fatal flaw. None of us actually double-checked his room number. We rolled up to what we thought was his door, and my other friend, Brandon, who wanted to make the day as fun and chaotic as possible, pulled out a Nerf gun. He grinned at me like he was about to start a hostage rescue mission. When he opens the door, he said, "I'm blasting him," point blank. I was halfway through saying, "Maybe don't," when he knocked. The door swung open, and before I could even blink, Brandon fired. The foam dart sailed straight through the air and hit the person in the doorway, who was not Tyler, right in the shoulder. It was a random girl. She screamed. I swear time stopped. The Nerf dart bounced off her and landed on the floor in slow motion like evidence in a crime scene. "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," I started rambling. "We thought you were..." Then, from behind her, stepped out a man, and not just any man. This dude looked like he bench-pressed refrigerators for cardio. 6'4", broad shoulders, tattoos, wearing the expression of someone whose girlfriend who had literally just been robbed. Brandon panicked. Instead of apologizing like a normal person, he bolted. He fully sprinted down the hallway like he was escaping prison. The guy didn't even hesitate. He took off after him. It was like watching a National Geographic chase scene. The hallway echoed with heavy footsteps. The girl was screaming, and somewhere in the distance, Brandon yelled, "It was an accident!" Meanwhile, I stood in the doorway, still holding a birthday card and a box of cupcakes while my friend was running for his life. The girl looked at me, pointing toward the direction they ran. "What is wrong with you people?" "I swear," I said. "We thought this was our friend's room." She folded her arms. "Do your friends normally shoot each other for birthdays?" Sometimes." There was another scream from down the hall, followed by a crash. I ran after them because apparently I was the designated cleanup crew for other people's stupidity. I found Brandon hiding in a janitor closet, breathing like he had just run a marathon. "Did you lose him?" I whispered. Brandon nodded, wide-eyed. "He's still out there." I heard him growl. "You heard him growl?" Before I could say anything else, the closet door opened again, and there he was, the boyfriend, filling the entire doorway. Brandon squeaked like a mouse. The guy just stared for a second, then looked at the Nerf gun, then at Brandon. "You done?" Brandon nodded so fast his hat fell off. The guy sighed. "You're lucky that thing's not loaded." Then he turned and walked away like he was just exhausted by our entire existence. We waited a full 10 minutes before crawling out of that closet. I checked the door next to the one we'd knocked on. Yep, Tyler's actual room. I looked at Brandon. "Next time, you're waiting in the car."